I think it's safe to say that no one expected this coming from the first major update for Gran Turismo Sport. So it's no surprise that Polyphony aren't really awfully open as a company. They don't really interact with the community that much, as far as I'm aware. I don't even know who their community manager is. The only person I've ever seen from Polyphony is Kaz, and he doesn't even speak English. So I don't really see a lot of interaction with the community from Polyphony's side, but somehow, some way, they've managed to just hit the nail on the head. We are getting a dedicated single player mode, and as well as that, we're getting a bunch of free cars, and not just any cars, but like older cars in Gran Turismo Sport in the December patch. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly list off the cars that we're getting for free, because some of them are actually really, really cool. So we're going to go ahead and get the FD RX-7, the R32, the R34, the F15 Raptor, the Countach, the F40, the Enzo, the Expo, a Suzuki Swift Sport, a Volkswagen Samba Bus Type 2, a Chevy Nova, and as well as a Chevy Stingray C3. So very wide range of cars, a lot of cars which I actually enjoy, and I'm definitely going to be driving the Swift, because I own one. F40, again, another car I'm interested in. Obviously the R32, because that's like my dream car. R34 I know is something which a lot of people are going to be happy about. All these cars are going to be able to be used in the Scapes mode. They're going to be full modded interiors and full modded sounds, and that's really cool. Makes me think, did they really like only just make this? Like, they always go on about how long it is for them to make cars and stuff, and they're putting this in the first patch. That doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. But regardless, we're getting this all in the December patch, so those are all the free cars, and that's pretty cool. You know, the free cars, having so many free cars, I think is something which is pretty cool, and they're all cars which people have been asking for. It's the type of thing which people have been asking for a very long time. People are going to be going around in RX-7 drift cars now, and they've obviously got your classic supercars with the F40 and the Countach, etc. But the one thing which really hit me in this update is the single player. If you wanted me to be completely frank, honestly, I didn't really have an issue with the single player in Gran Turismo Sport. I never really did a review on it, and maybe I might do one in the future. But I never really had an issue with it. I quite enjoyed how it was laid out. It was something a bit different, something, you know, something different to what we usually have from every other Gran Turismo game. But I'm not gonna lie, there is definitely a part of me which really would have enjoyed a classic Gran Turismo single player to play through, like there is every other time, just because. And this is exactly what they are bringing. So I'm gonna bring up a screenshot now of the main menu, and you can see that this is classic Gran Turismo. You've got your different types of leagues, and each league gets harder. I'm sure once you've gone through one league or gotten a certain amount of stars, you'll then be able to progress to the next league. It's classic Gran Turismo. It's literally what we've seen in most of the Gran Turismos ever since the, you know, conception of the game. And just like all the other games, you've got your Sunday leagues, you've got your endurance leagues, you've got, you know, your FF challenges, and you've got your FR challenges. It's literally copy and paste. But I wouldn't have it any other way, because it's the only Gran Turismo on PS4, and honestly, if it's not broken, don't fix it. And I think that's the funny thing, it is not broken, and they didn't fix it. But what they did was added more with all the driving challenges and the mission challenges. So you've got all the mission challenges and all the driving challenges, and honestly, this is something which might pull me away from Need for Speed, Rainbow Six, all these other games I've been playing, and go back to Gran Turismo, because this is something which honestly I'm going to sink a lot of time into. The best part about all of this is it's free. All of this is free content, so there's literally zero reason to moan. I'm shocked they added in so many cars. I think that's my only worry, really, is how they're going to do the cars. Obviously, there's not many cars in this game, so I'm not sure how they're going to specify each of the kind of challenges in the leagues, because obviously, in the last games, there was a bunch of cars, so you really had a lot of variety in each race. Not sure how that's going to quite work, but besides that, honestly, this is really cool to me. And Gran Turismo for me is pretty much a purely single player game. I don't have time to go into the sport mode and, you know, dedicate a weekend to the sport mode. So to have this and just to be able to hop on whenever I want to play it, whenever I'm, you know, a bit bored of Need for Speed, or whenever I'm just taking a bit of a break from it, it's going to be cool just to go into the single player mode and bash out a bit of classic Gran Turismo single player. It also adds a bit of validity to what they said before about adding cars. They did say they're going to add like 500 cars or something across those lines quite a while ago, and now they're actually doing it, and they said they want to add at least 50 more by March. So it adds a bit of validity to what they're saying. I know Polyphony aren't the most trustworthy of developers, and trust me, you guys made that clear in the comments of that video, but by the scenes of things, they are going full steam ahead with their idea of giving you all this free DLC, which again I think is a standard which should be shared between all sim racers. You know, there's no reason for Forza to be selling car DLC when you've got Gran Turismo literally giving 8 cars for free every month. That is ridiculous. Correction, I've just read the article again. It's 12. 12 cars. That's more than Forza give in their paid DLCs each month. That is ridiculous. So I've been saying December patch, but this is actually coming November the 27th. I've just been saying December patch just to make it a bit easier. I imagine that this is probably just how they're going to do it. But regardless, it's coming November 27th to your PS4, so make sure you are ready, because it seems like live service is just a thing that all games are going to be doing now, Gran Turismo included. And personally, I'm looking really forward to see what they're doing. I don't know how they're funding this. I don't know whether this was already cars they had pre-available. I don't know what on earth is going on. All I know is that this is exactly what I wanted, and I don't know who's listening from Polyphony. I don't know who their community manager is. I don't know, what's happening, but they've hit the nail on the head with the community, and this is amazing. Anyway, with that being said, that's all I have to say. What do you guys think of this? Is this enough to go and make you get back on Gran Turismo? Let me know down in the comment section down below. But that's been it from me today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to go ahead and hit the like, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. You guys have an awesome, stay safe, and peace.